Why am I sharing this with you? Life is never a straight line. Life is never a trajectory all the way going up. You will have many challenges, many challenges in life. But you should have the spirit to take it on. You should have the guts to put a horse blinder and say, that is my goal. Till I deliver that goal, I will not sleep. And that is what I'm expecting from all of you here. And to the women here, I have specific requests. తెలుగు భాషలో చాలా మాటలు మాడతారు, మహిళల్ని కించపరిచే విధంగా మాడతారు. ఆ పద్యాలకి ఫుల్ స్టాప్ పెట్టాలని నేను బలంగా నమ్ముతున్నాను. ఆ మార్పు మొదలవ్వాలంటే మన ఇంట్లోపల నుంచే మొదలవ్వాలి, మన ఇంటి నుంచి మొదలవ్వాలి. కొన్ని ఉదాహరణలు ఇస్తా. గాజులు తొడుక్కునేవా, చీర కట్టుకునేవా, అమ్మాయిలాగా ఏడవద్దు, అమ్మాయిలాగా ప్రవర్తించదు. ఈ మాటలు ఎప్పుడైనా నాకు బాధ కలుగుతుంది. దీనికి ఫుల్ స్టాప్ పెట్టాల్సిన బాధ్యత ఇక్కడున్న మహిళలందరిపైన ఉంది. మార్పు మన ఇంట్లో మొదలవుతుంది. ఇంట్లో ఎవరైనా ఈ పదాలు వాడితే గట్టిగా చెప్పండి, ఈ పదాలు వాడద్దు, మా అన్న లోకేష్ అన్న గట్టిగా చెప్పారని మీరు చెప్పాల్సిన బాధ్యత. ఈరోజు నేను ఈ స్థాయికి వచ్చానంటే దానికి కారణం నా తల్లి. మా నాన్నగారు ఎప్పుడు ఇంట్లో లేదు, ఎప్పుడు రాజకీయం అంటూ తిరిగేవారు. కానీ మా అమ్మ నన్ను జాగ్రత్తగా పెంచింది కనుక నేను ఈ స్థాయికి వచ్చాను. Now I should share with you an experience. Mr. Naidu started Heritage in 1992 and he started the company with a single agenda saying family shouldn't depend on politics for money. And in 94 TDP won, he became a minister, he couldn't continue in the company. So he insisted that my mom joins Heritage. And she had no background. She never stepped into an office. But Mr. Naidu insisted. There were days where she went to the office and she didn't even go up. She sat in the car. She was so nervous. But today, look at that lady, how she's able to lead the entire family from the front. So all of you have that power. Second example in my life is my wife, Bromley. In 2013, she came back, joined the family business. And today, under her leadership, Heritage has touched its highest ever market cap. And I think there's a lot more to be achieved and she will deliver results. Today, if I'm able to stand here, happily travel in my car, that's because she pays for my credit card bills. So all the women here, you have an amazing power in you. And in the EHATV family, you have Sneha, who's an amazing example for all of you. So you should take up this challenge. You should lead from the front and make Andhra Pradesh, make India proud. You know, as a country, we're very fortunate to have an amazing Prime Minister, Shri Narendra Modi ji. He came up who have the fire in the belly, who have the hunger to do good for the state and the nation. So there are amazing opportunities that are going to open up. In fact, I'm envious about your generation because what India holds in front of you is something amazing. And today we have the right blend of leadership that can deliver on that vision. So I wish you all the best. Go conquer the world. All of you have that power in you. But while you do that, never forget the first company that gave you the first job. So that is something even today I hold close to my heart. I still remember my first internship and my first boss very well. And I continue to be in touch with them. So please don't forget that and make us proud. And I wish EHATV all the success. I'm here always. I'm one message away. Karthik, you know how to get me. Sneha, you know how to get me. We look forward to building a journey together, a relationship together. We would love for you to make Andhra Pradesh your second home. And we will support EHATV all the way. Sneha, while I will attract investments from TCS or various other companies, but companies like EHATV are very close to our heart. And Telugupreneurs are very close to the Honorable Chief Minister's heart. And we will promote Telugu entrepreneurs across states, across regions, across countries who are willing to come and develop, of course, both Telangana and Andhra together. And together, Telugupreneurs should actually conquer the world. And that is what excites me. With this, I have a specific request from all of you. This is something that I've been saying wherever I go. All of us have seen the Pahalgam incident, where terrorists have entered India and killed tourists. And first time an Indian Prime Minister stood up and without informing United Nations or any other country took action that destroyed the terrorist camps. In the process, we lost a lot of Jawans. And one Jawan is Murli Naik, who's from Andhra Pradesh. And Murli Naik is the only child for that family. I had the opportunity to meet that family. And they shared with me the story of Murli Naik. And specifically, the family told Murli Naik not to become a Jawan. They asked him, what if you die, what will happen? And Murli Naik said, the entire nation will come stand by me. So it's because of Jawans like Murli Naik that we're able to sit here, build companies, have a great future. So I request all the youngsters here, when you see a Jawan, give way, salute to him or her. We are here today because of the sacrifices that they're making. They stay away from their families, they stay away from their parents, they work in the harshest conditions. So it's very important to stand by them. And in solidarity, I would request you to follow me and say, I would say Vande, please say Matram. Vande, Vande, Jai Hind, Jai Hind. Thank you very much. Andarki namaskar. I love question and answer.
Hi, sir. What is your dream for? What is your dream for Andhra Pradesh in the IT sector?
Now, as far as IT is considered, there are two sides of the equation, supply and demand. I'll talk about the supply side, then come to the demand side. As an education minister, my focus is actually to revamp our entire curriculum. I have been challenging my APSHI chairman, my secretary, higher education, that 4 years students are going through a certain grind, but they're still not getting job. But they go to Amirpet in Hyderabad, train for 3 months, they're getting a job. Then what are we actually teaching our kids? So it's important to understand where technology is going to land and actually work on the entire curriculum. So that is something that I'm very passionate about, and that is the change you'll see on the supply side. On the demand side, what you will see in the next 18 months is actually entering into an agreement to bring 10 lakh IT-enabled services and GCC jobs to Andhra Pradesh. So we will be having agreements, and we are hoping that by 2029, majority of them will actually end up being grounded. So for me, I'm excited about both sides of the equation. In terms of technology, AI is here, quantum is coming. So it's important that we inspire next generation to actually look at next generation technology. So this is the vision with which we are actually going to work as a state government. Thank you.
Very happy there's such an young and dynamic leader with us today to inaugurate our company. So I have a small question for you. How are the initiatives like WhatsApp governance and QR enabled certificates and the real-time governance shaping citizen access to public services?
In terms of Manamitra, which is the WhatsApp governance that I brought in, I believe we just started. Honestly, I think we are at 3 out of 10 and we have a journey ahead of us. My dream, when will I be happy, is when we don't need to go to any government office for any service that we want. That is when I believe that we've brought in true transformation. Today, I'm looking at what are all the permissions required for companies like ECLAT, all the way to a flour mill or a rice mill. What are the kind of permissions they need, how many permissions they need, and how can we actually remove all the bottlenecks? How can we create an enabling environment, a deemed certificate environment in Andhra Pradesh? So honestly, I believe we just started in terms of governance reforms. But definitely, I think over the next 2 years, it will be an amazing journey where I'm hoping that the government should become actually, lack of a better word, not relevant in the day-to-day life of a citizen. And citizens' service delivery should be on your phone via WhatsApp or various other platforms.
Amazing, sir.
Thank you.
So much.
Sir, my question for you is, Can you please describe a moment in your political or ministerial career which make you feel proudest moment in your life? Or your biggest achievement so far?
Tough question. I'm thinking, no one asked me that question till now. In terms of biggest achievement, I think it's yet to come. Honestly, in terms of my political journey, I've just started. I'm not as young as you are, but I'm relatively young for a politician. I'm only 42. I believe I have 40 years of career ahead of me. And in terms of achievements, I think, honestly, I believe that a lot more is in front of me. In terms of a movement that has changed me personally, see, I've grown in a house with a lot of inspiring leaders. From my grandfather to my father to my mother to my father-in-law. You know, all of them have achieved great things in their own career. And, you know, they're extremely hardworking. But one thing that sort of centered me and gave me clarity that I should do more of what I'm doing is when I had the opportunity to meet the Honorable Prime Minister. So I was very lucky to meet the Prime Minister, Modi ji, over dinner for almost 2 hours and 15 minutes. And I understood how fortunate the country is to have a leader like him. And parallelly, it sort of gave me clarity on, as young, aspiring, next generation leaders, what to do. So it's one thing to hear it from